21 Days Complete Vision Restoring Program. In order to improve your eyesight, there are certain things you must know about it. Eyes are a very delicate yet much needed part of the body. It is very easy to destroy or compromise your eyesight by simply being careless about eye strain and good eye habits. General rules for healthy eyes. First, you understand what you are doing when you are retraining your vision. Improving your vision is a matter of changing the habitual way you see and use your eyes. Use alternating hot and cold compresses on your eyes daily to help relax them. Maintain moisture. Maintaining the natural balance of the moisture within your eyes is one of the most important things you can do to keep them healthy. Dry eyes can be itchy, red, and even painful. Try to blink frequently even when you are focused on watching TV or working on your computer. Lower the brightness level of your computer screen. Lowering the brightness level of your computer's monitor can help your eyes to relax. Don't lower it so much that you have trouble seeing, and avoid positioning your monitor so there are reflections. Regular breaks. If your eyes must focus on a task for long periods of time, take regular breaks. Taking a 10-minute break every hour can help prevent eye strain and give your eyes a chance to heal themselves. Reduce stress on eyes. Every one of the body's systems reacts to stress differently. The eyes are put under constant strain and stress. The more TV you watch, the more you stare at a computer screen, and the more you play games on your smartphone, the more stress you put on your eyes. Make an effort to use natural light and take time away from your gadgets. Sleep. You may have noticed that when you go for long periods of time without adequate sleep, you feel tired and headachy. You also may have noticed that your vision seems blurry and that it almost hurts to keep your eyes open. Sleep is important for all of your bodily functions, and getting adequate rest can assist in eyesight improvement since sleep allows the overworked eye muscles to relax completely. Protect your eyes from UV rays. Wear good quality sunglasses that provide UV protection, and your eyes will thank you. Food for your eyes. Just like the rest of the body, the eyes need good nutrition to function well. Carrots, kale, blueberries, apricots, and other foods rich in beta-carotene are all good for your eyes. Stay away from junk food. Stay hydrated. The average human body is made up of about 60% water, sometimes more. If your eyes are often dry, tired, and blurry, try increasing your water intake. Minimum 2 liters of water. In addition, drinking plenty of water is important to your whole body. 21 Days Exercises Program. Here are exercises that have been proved to be effective in strengthening one's eyesight. Remember that once you start this program, you should take it to an end. That is the only way you'll see the benefits and improvements in your eyesight. You can either do 5-minute exercises 3 times a day, or you can do it once a day for 15 minutes. Day 1. Always start with body relaxation exercises, because if your body is not relaxed, your eyes won't relax either. Press your head back as hard as it is comfortable and roll it slowly from side to side, then relax. Practice the long swing exercise, which develops a sense of fluidity and flexibility that will allow you to look at details with more ease, to adapt to light easier, and adapt to new, livelier visual habits. Stand with your legs slightly more than hip width apart and your knees slightly bent. Hold your index finger and one foot out in front of your face, pointing up to the ceiling. Look at your finger with a soft gaze. If you are legally blind, or even with correction have very poor vision, you can look at your index and middle fingers together. While looking at your fingers, swing your body from side to side. As you swing to the right, twist your body so that your left heel rises slightly off the ground. As you twist your body to the left, your heel raises slightly off the ground. If your hand becomes tired, you can switch hands. Do this at least 20 times. Now hold your finger horizontally in front of your face. Move your finger up and down in front of you, moving your head vertically along with your finger. Remember to continue to hold a soft gaze. When you move up, everything in the background seems to be moving down. When you move down, everything seems to be moving up. Next, hold your finger in front of you and do the long swing, pointing your finger to the ceiling as in the first explanation. But this time, as you swing to one side, bend at the waist and sweep down in a half circle, just to knee level. Don't lower your head below your knees, but continue to swing until your arm is fully extended and you're looking up at your finger. This exercise should relax your eyes further. The next step is very important. This is where we visualize the long swing. We close our eyes and imagine that the world is swinging back and forth, passing in front of our eyes. Everything you visualize is moving directly opposite. When you move to the right, the neighborhood moves to the left. When you move to the left, the whole world moves to the right. Remember how you saw objects this way. Now open your eyes and continue the exercise. When you look in this way, you stop yourself from freezing. It becomes easier to look at details and much easier to blink. Remind yourself to blink. Blinking will help you relax. Day 2. Place a warm heat wrap around your neck and shoulders for 10 minutes. Close your eyes and relax your face, neck, upper chest, and back muscles. Looking into the distance exercise. When you look near, as when staring at a computer screen, you unknowingly strain your eyes. The ciliary muscles contract, and this changes the shape of your lens from flat to round. When you look into the distance, however, the ciliary muscles relax, and the suspensory ligaments keep the lens flat and more flexible. Never look closer than 40 yards away, because you need to look far enough to rest the eyes from looking near. Know that when you look into the distance, you don't have to stay focused on one point. You can scan or look at different areas within the point you're looking at. Remember to blink and to avoid straining to see. If it is fuzzy, let it be fuzzy. For at least 10 minutes every single day, look into the distance. If you wear corrective lenses, be brave. Take your contact lenses out, take your glasses off, and allow your eyes to enjoy a breath of fresh air. Looking into the distance can help prevent cataracts. If you share this simple concept with other people, you will help to create a revolution in the world by helping to prevent the otherwise predictable cataract. Today, most physicians believe that sooner or later, most people will develop cataracts. Looking into the distance can prevent the onset of those cataracts because it gives the lens its full mobility and more life. Day 3. Bend an elbow and tense all the muscles in the arm for a few seconds as you breathe in. Then relax as you breathe out. Repeat with the other arm. Periphery exercises. Sit somewhere comfortable where you can see something in the distance that you enjoy looking at. As you look into the distance, start to wave your hands to the sides of your head to notify your eyes that a periphery exists. Don't look at your hands waving, just look into the distance. Allow your eyes to recognize the movement of your hands. Wave your hands in such a way that your fingers point toward you and your wrists are loose. Do this for a minute or 2. As you do this, you should feel your eyes release their tension. This relaxation in your eyes is vitally important and healthy to vision. Day 4. Try to frown and lower your eyebrows as hard as you can for a few seconds, then relax. Then raise your eyebrows as if you were startled, as hard as you can, then relax. Then clench your jaw for a few seconds, then relax. The small pieces of paper. Cut out a small piece of opaque paper, about 1 by 2 inches, and tape the paper horizontally on the bridge of your nose so that the wide parts are centered in front of your eyes. This will disrupt a part of your vision. Walk around in a familiar environment with this paper on your nose for a minute or 2. Now sit down and wave your hands to the sides of your head like you did before. Stand up and sit down several times, moving your whole body up and down as you wave your hands to the sides. As you do this, it reveals to your brain the existence of a moving periphery with which it normally does not connect. Day 5. Breathe slowly and deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth in a steady rhythm. Try to make your breath out twice as long as your breath in. To do this, you may find it helpful to count slowly. 1, 2 as you breathe in, and 1, 2, 3, 4 as you breathe out. Sunning exercise. To begin sunning, all you need to do is close your eyes and face the sun. Now move your head from side to side, rotating it from shoulder to shoulder. As you face the sun, the sphincter pupillae constrict the pupils as you move your head away toward one shoulder. The radial dilator muscle dilates the pupil even though your eyes are closed. Some people find it easy to move their head 180 degrees from shoulder to shoulder. If you find this full range motion difficult, simply bring your opposite shoulder forward slightly. It will help you to move your head all the way toward the side and compensate for the limited range of motion until you loosen up. The more you practice this exercise, the more your range of motion and flexibility will increase. The sunning exercise is mandatory for people who want to improve their vision. Day 6. Twist your neck round each way as far as is comfortable, and then relax. Skying. Skying is a simple exercise. It is similar to sunning, but you do this as an alternative when there is no sun. You just put one hand behind the back of your head and one hand on your forehead, applying pressure so that you massage your head as you turn it from side to side. Now move your head from side to side like you're sunning and blink rapidly at the sky. As you sky, and then swing, you are letting more light into your eyes and stopping the tendency to squint. Day 7. Fully tense your shoulder and back muscles for several seconds, then relax. Night walking. Night walking is the complementary exercise to sunning. The idea is simply to walk at night, in the dark, with only the light of the moon and stars to guide your way. Most of us, even if we live outside of a city, are surrounded by the glow of city lights. But once you get completely away from them for a time, you begin to realize how profoundly the city lights burden your eyes. In the dark of night, it only takes 3 to 4 minutes to expand your pupils to 9 times their normal size in the daytime. It takes about 40 minutes to wake up the rods of the retina that sense movement and periphery. After night walking for about 50 minutes, you are finally utilizing the full potential of your eyes. Night walking is a wonderful opportunity to try all of the other exercises you are learning. After finding a nice, safe place to walk in the dark, set out and explore the many benefits of this practice. During your walk, stop at times and do long swing exercise. Allow yourself the time to adjust to the darkness and let your brain comprehend the change it's experiencing. Day 8, palming. Tibetan yogis have been practicing palming for more than 1,500 years. It is an exercise that complements every other practice you will learn. Many people believe that they receive sufficient rest for their eyes while they are asleep. While sleep is very important, even with adequate sleep, many people still experience eye fatigue. The most important thing when palming is that you're not stressed. I recommend massaging your temples, face, shoulders, and the top of your head in order to bring good blood flow to the eyes and become as relaxed as possible. Open and close your fingers 100 times, visualizing that the fingertips are initiating the movement. From time to time, tap with your fingertips on the opposite forearm. Now massage your hands front to back by pretending you are washing them with soap and water. Then rub your 2 palms together with the front of your fingers rubbing back and forth against each other in a circular motion. The result of this exercise is that your fingers will be warm and your hands will be loose. You need to have your elbows resting on pillows or on a tabletop with a pillow so that your head is leaning neither forward nor backward. Rub your palms together to warm them and then place them very gently over the eye orbits. The palms never touch the eyelids, but notice how your palms feel over your eyelids with the entire eye orbit. Can you feel the warmth? Do your hands feel nurturing as they sit ever so lightly on your eye orbits? This is important. Repeat the exercises to prepare for palming or do some kind of activity that helps you to let go of stress or anger that you're carrying. While you palm, there are 2 visualizations that will help you to receive the full benefit of this exercise. The first is that you visualize the figure 8, or an infinity sign. You can visualize a boat on the ocean moving in the figure 8 pattern, or a train in the mountains traveling on a route shaped like the infinity sign. This is a fluid movement that helps your mind to be able to travel from detail to detail easily and fluidly. The second visualization is of total blackness and increasing blackness. Close your eyes and begin palming. Now visualize that the room you're in is being painted black. Now visualize your body is being painted black. Visualize that the neighborhood is being painted black. Visualize black paint covering the entire world. Visualize that all the stars and the sun are being painted black. This is the total blackness you are visualizing. Black is the color that allows the optic nerve to relax. Day 9, combining palming with other exercises. After you have mastered palming, next time you are sunning, practicing the long swing, or night walking, stop for a few moments, put your hands over your eye orbits, and do your palming. Breathe slowly in deep breaths. Your pupils will have time to enlarge a bit. Then take your hands off and return to your other exercise. From time to time, also stop to massage your eyebrows. Massage the right eyebrow from the bridge of your nose to your temple, then do the same on the left side. Massage your cheekbones and stretch the muscles of your cheekbones from nose to ear. Every time you firmly massage your cheekbone, you may find that more light penetrates your eyes and you experience a sense of less squinting. Day 10, shifting. Shifting is an exercise designed to wake up your macula and help to develop the retina. In the retina, we have 125 million photoreceptors. 5 million of them look at fine detail, and 120 million of them look at the general picture. When we try to look at fine details, we can see them well only if we look at them centrally. We can see them poorly, however, if we try to see them with our peripheral vision. Shifting is all about moving your gaze from detail to detail. The eye has a natural tendency to shift from point to point. If you're the type of person who takes your time to see the beauty of the world and to look from detail to detail, you've already started this exercise. All you need to do is open your eyes and look at details, without contacts and without glasses. The beauty of this exercise, and the reason you can feel good about practicing it without glasses, is that you don't need to strain to try and see details clearly or perfectly. You just observe them. Let your eyes see whatever they see. Relax. If what you see is clear, that's wonderful. If what you see is fuzzy, that's wonderful too. So enjoy the clarity, or relax and maybe start to enjoy the fuzziness. After you observe the details of whatever you are looking at, close your eyes and visualize. Day 11. Read the fine print. People used to look at raindrops on leaves. They used to look at fruit that matured on top of trees. Nowadays, people tend to just look at the big picture. We learn to try and look at the whole paragraphs of pages just to grab their contents without looking at details. This next exercise, therefore, is a good push in the opposite direction. Look at the page in this book with different sized paragraphs of print. Look at each letter slowly, in detail, as if you were writing it with your mind. Follow each part of each letter with your eyes, point by point, line by line. For example, if you see a Z, you can look at the lower line of the letter. Then notice the middle line. Then gradually take in the top line. Look even closer to see many different points in the bottom line, many points in the middle line, and many points in the upper line. Try to distinguish parts of the Z, even though it's just one letter. Then continue to look at all the other different letters in the same way. Look at each different part of each letter as if you were writing them slowly with dark ink. This way of looking utilizes the macula, the center of the retina, in the exact way you looked at the details in the world when you were an infant. At first, you may not have seen them well, but once you looked at whichever details you could see, you woke up the connection between the brain and the macula. Day 12. Blocking the strong eye exercise. In order to do this exercise, you will need the light of the sun. Look at the page in front of you from a distance that is comfortable and easy to read. Wave your hand to the side of your head from all the way above your forehead to the side of your eyes and beneath them. You could also wave around a colored piece of paper or a toy with different colors, a stick with ribbon, or anything else that draws your attention. Look centrally at the letters on the page while peripherally sensing the object that you wave. As a result, you'll be working both with your periphery and the center together. Now take a small piece of paper or use your palm to cover your stronger eye. To make sure you have done this correctly, close your weaker eye and make sure you cannot see the page with the stronger eye that is covered. Then wave to the side of your eye covered and read the page with your weaker eye. Repeat this exercise for a few minutes. Most farsightedness could be reduced and perhaps eliminated with this kind of exercise. Day 13, blinking. One great exercise is to simply open and close each lid separately. Another is to cover one eye with your palm and then concentrate on opening and closing the other eye by itself. Imagine that the eyelashes are doing all the work of opening and closing the eye. If your eyelids feel dry or sore, you should either palm them or just close your eyes for a while. A reliable way to rest your eyes is to put a hot towel over them and relax them. This will increase the blood flow to your eyes. If you have inflammation in your eyes, putting a cold towel on them will feel nice. Through relaxation, you will discover a profound difference in the ability to blink. A good blinking exercise is to move your head in a rotating motion in each direction for a total of 5 minutes, very gently. Performing this motion in medium-sized circles while blinking will bring more blood to the head, which in return will make blinking easier. Another wonderful exercise is to put one hand underneath the other while gently pressing with your head against your hands and moving your head in a rotating motion in both directions. When you put one hand underneath the other, your hands are steady and there's the sense that you're bringing much more blood to your face. Day 14, stretching your eye muscles. For this exercise, simply tape a piece of paper to your forehead. Then tape the bottom of the paper to your chin and do the exercises while wearing this paper. It may not immediately feel as much of a neck relief to you as it did to Melissa, but because your eyes may not see double and you may not experience that extreme difference, nevertheless, it may feel like a great relief for you from the strain of one eye that controls the other. This relief immediately leads to better vision more than 60% of the people who do this exercise. With the paper on your face, throw a ball from hand to hand for 5 to 10 minutes. You will see the ball in your right hand with your right eye, and when the ball crosses in front of your face, you will see it with your left eye as you catch it with your left hand. Only one eye can see the ball at one time. Throw the ball from hand to hand, allowing each eye to work separately as you try to catch the ball. If you have access to a trampoline, it is wonderful to do this exercise on it while you bounce. Day 15, Develop the daily habit of looking at something pleasant. We should devote 20 minutes a day, divided into 4-minute increments, to looking at something beautiful. It should be combined with the looking into the distance exercise, or it could be a part of it. Spend a few minutes every single day looking at beautiful scenery, and it will slowly instill in you the desire to look at details. Then when you go for a vacation, instead of spending 20 minutes looking at nice details in nature, you may end up spending 2 or 3 hours doing just that and still enjoying yourself. This exercise relaxes the eyes if you don't strain to see. Day 16. Relax your body, especially your neck, and do the long swing exercise. The long swing can also work wonders because it gets you away from your computer terminal and forces you to do something physical with your entire body along with your eyes. Even if you only have a few minutes to do this, there will be a noticeable improvement in your vision when you return to your computer. Day 17. For the next exercise, you can use some pinhole glasses while reading. First, look far into the distance for a few minutes to rest your eyes, and look into the distance again. Next, read with pinholes for half an hour and look into the distance again. Finally, read with your regular prescription. This exercise is not perfect for everyone, but it can be adjusted to fit your situation. What should never be compromised is that you should never strain your eyes to read. Day 18. Beneficial exercises for correcting myopia include shifting, palming, peripheral exercises, reading with pinhole glasses, and night walking. Devote at least 15 minutes a day to these exercises, and remember not to pack the entire hour into just one part of the day. Find time throughout the day to work on your vision. Try a session of night walking once a week. If you live in an environment where it's not safe to walk at night, you may wish to substitute walking around and moving in a dark room for 45 minutes. This can wake up the rods through movement, although there is no really perfect substitute for walking outdoors at night. Day 19. For this last exercise, you will need a tennis ball, an eye chart, and your sunglasses with its lens popped out and the strong eyes lens obstructed with opaque tape. You should have your eye chart posted on the wall at eye level. Basically, what you're going to do is put the glasses on and throw the tennis ball at the line on the eye chart and try to catch the ball again. But this is a little more complicated than that. Pick up the tennis ball and extend your hand out toward the eye chart. Aim the ball at one of the largest letters on the chart. Retract and extend your arm several times as though you were taking a careful aim. Visualize that the ball is hitting the chart and flying back into your hand. Now throw the ball at the chart and try to catch it again. Repeat this exercise from all the different angles you can. Throw the ball at an angle from one side, throw it at an angle from the other side. Throw it overhand and underhand. Throw it with a lob, then throw it straight out in front of you. Now take the glasses off and look at the chart again. Day 20. After relaxing your body, do the sunning and the palming exercise for at least 15 minutes. Day 21. Do the long distance exercise combined with night walking in the same day. These eye exercises can help you to see well and to feel better. Make time to do these exercises daily. The most important thing in life is to pay attention to the universe. The universe begins with you and your body. When you pay attention to your eyes, you'll be in better contact with the whole world. You'll also bring more circulation to your eyes and you'll feel better. Then you can help your own life and it will be easier for you to help the world. Sometimes an exercise will work perfectly fine one day and not the same way the next day. There could be many reasons why this happens. For example, palming will work better if your shoulders are relaxed and worse if they've retained tension. Shifting will work much better if you're refreshed. Blinking, discussed in the previous section, will work much better if you have a good night's sleep and if you are relaxed at the time. Remember that it is recommended to make a habit out of this in order to improve your eyesight. You'll soon notice the improvements in the relaxation in your eyes. Every time you feel your eyes strained, tensed, or stressed, choose one of these exercises. Take a few minutes off and relax your eyes with one of these exercises that suits you best.